Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. So today we have a very exciting video. I am super happy to be actually working on this now. So for today, as you can tell for the title, as you can tell from the title, we're going to be setting up my binder today to collect OT12 for Treasure's new comeback, the second step, chapter 1. So it hasn't been released yet, but I really want to set up my binder just so that I can see how the pages will look like and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into it. We're first gonna look at the inclusions and all the other stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, so I zoomed in ever so slightly and I made an album of all the things that I will be needing. So let's go through the inclusions. So there are about 15 versions, I think, and we're gonna start off with the first few versions, which is the Photobook version. So for the Photobook version, there are two. There's Photobook A and Photobook B, but they have like very similar inclusions. So let's go through it. So we have the Photobook and the sleeve. So I guess this is a slip cover thing. There's the CD, and you do get one random photo card and two random selfie photo cards. So I'm guessing this one is a concept card similar to their last few comebacks, and these ones are selfies. So I'm really happy that YG made this decision. So if you collected Treasure or you collect Treasure, you would know that we get like very minimal selfies. In chapters 1 to 3 and Treasure Effect, you only get one selfie per album. And in the first 3 chapters of the first step, you got like 3 or 2. I think 2. You get 2 concept cards. So they switched it around, which is really nice for collectors because of course I personally like selfie cards more than concept cards. So you do get one random photo card and 2 selfie photo cards for each version. So there are a total of 6 if you add them up, and you do get a random postcard. I assume this is also version specific, and the sticker, which I do not care about. So previously they also did first edition only photo card, so that was like the first press photo card. So this time it's a unit, and there are 1 of 8. So I'm assuming, if I did my math correctly, there are like 3 people in a unit, and if you complete that makes 4 unit photo cards. So there are 2 unit photo cards per member, I would assume. That's why it's 8. And I guess you get, this is like non-version specific, because in their previous albums, the first press photo cards were same all throughout the versions. So yeah, and then we get onto this. So there's a random rare find treasure card, and there's only 20 each per album version. I don't know, but I will not be setting up for this because for obvious reasons. So, and then you get a folded poster and double-sided poster, which this one is the bigger one, I guess, and this one is like the ones from their previous album. So that was the first one. So if they did just this, it would be very manageable to collect OT12. But of course, there are other versions. So let's get on to the next version. The next version is this Digipack version, and it is member specific. So there are 12 versions, and there's a member cover, and you can actually choose which member that you want. I would say it's similar to Semicolon from 17, but in Semicolon you get it randomly. You can't choose the member that you get. So in this one you get the Digipack, 1 CD, the booklet, a folded poster, and you get 1 random selfie out of 4. So it is version specific. So it is member cover specific. So I am assuming that if you get, for example, Junkyu, all of the photo cards in that album would be all Junkyu, but there are 4 for each member. So if you multiply that, it'll be like 48 cards in total to collect, and you only get 1 out of 4. So you would need at least 4 Digipacks to complete 1 member, which is actually insane. I feel like this is going to be the hardest one for me to collect. So, because you would need to buy a lot of the same version to complete this. But yeah, so that adds to the total. 4 more cards per member. But yeah, And then we move on to the kit version. So for the kit version, you do get the sleeve box thing, a random kit 1 out of 12. So I'm assuming this one is member specific kit. Previously they also did a kit for treasure effect, but that one was a unit. You get a title card, which is not random, the lyric photo card set, and you get 2 random selfie photo cards out of 24. So believe it or not, the kit actually is more, you can complete the kit more easily compared to the Digipack. It's easier because you can actually complete one member's photo cards with one kit. So compared to the Digipack where you'll need 4. So yeah, and then you get a puzzle set, 13 pieces. So this isn't random. You get all the 13 pieces, whatever this is. I'm actually excited to see what this will be. Yeah. So that was it for like the regular album stuff, the inclusions in the regular album. But I did attempt to get POBs for this era for OT12. So the first one being Weavers. There are 2 cards for Weavers, and one is a random unreleased photo card, and the other one is a random hollow photo card, I think. But anywho, for Weavers, there are 2 photo cards for member, and you also get these like photo card holder things. So there's 2 for Weavers. So this is for the Photobook version for Weavers. In the Digipack version, you get this thing. So this is like an autograph transparent thingo, which I don't think I'll put in my binder because I don't even know if they're photo cards. So yeah, we're gonna skip over that. Okay, so here's an OT12 set that I got as well. So this one is from Applewood. They're kind of easier to get because you only need to buy a Photobook set, one version A and one version B, and you'll get 12 photo cards. And if you buy just one version, you get 6 out of 12. But if you buy the set, you'll get all 12 and a sticker sheet thing that also has members on it. So yeah, that was easy to get. And the next one is this one. It's CNA. CNA Philippines is like a shop here in the Philippines, and they collaborated with YG. So it's official. So yeah, and you get one random photo card. There's 1 photo card per member for CNA, and I got all 12. I got the Digipack. And there's limited quantity, I'm assuming, because if you buy the Digipack of that member, you also get the POB of that member. So I went on to buy it at the soonest they dropped it. I bought all the 12 so that I'm assured of OT12. So yeah, that's another benefit that I'm collecting for OT12. And the last one is for K-Town. So for K-Town, pretty typical of treasure collectors, we collect K-Town POBs. So you get 1 selfie and 1 unreleased image photo card. So I think this will be similar to treasure effect. You get 2 photo cards in a set, and there are like 12 sets in total. So yeah, I bought a bunch of albums from K-Town for you, so I'm pretty sure I'll get all of these. So yeah, those are the POBs that I'm thinking of. So with that out of the way, let's get on to the actual setting up, or like planning to set up. So I wrote it down, all the things that I would need, or like all the things you get per member, just so that I have an idea of how many cards would each member have and how I can lay them out on a page. So these are like all the up to here, these are all like the album inclusion stuff, and then these are the OT12 POPs that I got. So from K-Town for You, Weavers, Applewood, and CNA. And then for Mashi and Junkyu, I do collect more POPs for them. So I have secured Yes24, Music Art, Weavers Japan, Mumo, and Mixstar. I'm not sure if there's anything else. I hope there's not. But if ever they do, I will also I'll join member claims for Mashi and Junkyu. Priority would probably be Junkyu because Mashi is a pretty easy member to get. He's usually the last ones to get claimed, so that's good for me, so I don't have to stress about it. So yeah, though that's my plan at least for now. So let's get on to the actual setup. So I did this beforehand so that you don't see me just like thinking. Anyway, so this is how I plan to set up. So the first page will be more dedicated for the Photobook pages, Photobook inclusions. So for the Photobook, you do get two selfie photo cards per version. So SPC is selfie photo card. So there are two, so A and A. And then there's a random photo card, which I will put in the middle of those two selfie photo cards for that version. And at the bottom would be the version B ones. And in the middle of this whole page would be the 2K down for you POBs on either side. And I'm not sure if I should put the Applewood POB or the CNA POB in the middle, but for now I'm putting it as the CNA POB. So I do member pages, so I don't really like mix multiple members on one page, though that might change, who knows. But for now I'm doing member pages, so one member will be on one page. So this is the first page. And then for the second page, since there are more even number cards for the rest of the album inclusion, so for the Digipack there are 4 cards, so I plan to put them on all 4 sides or corners of this page. So Digipack 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then for the kit there are 2 cards, so I'm gonna put them on the top and the bottom, or in the middle of these Digipack photo cards. And then I did collect OT12 for Weavers and Applewood. So for Weavers there are 2 cards, and I'm gonna put them on either side of this middle row here, and Applewood in the bottom, or CNA. It depends on which ones like fit more in the design. But anyways, I'm just really scared because if you know treasure POBs, they all look the same. So that's what I'm really scared for. And I wasn't really a POB collector for treasure before, but now I really want to, and it makes more sense for the setup. I'm just hoping it really isn't the same, because I bought a lot of POBs for other shops, and if they're all the same, YG is going to pay for this. Anyways, so but I'm kind of sure MakeStar usually I don't think MakeStar does like concept cards. So I'm really hoping that they're selfie cards, because MakeStar was kind of expensive. But anyways, that was the setup. So let's get on to the actual setting up in the binder now. So okay, here is my treasure binder. So I moved them into a 3-inch if ever you're not aware. So for this kind of setup, there are 2 pages per member. So I'll need 24 pages. So let me just get some pocket pages. Okay, I got some 9 pocket pages. Wow, I think I'm gonna need to buy more because this is a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna insert them here. There. I hope this still fits in this 3-inch. Let me just check one moment. Okay, it still fits, but it's getting pretty full, if you can see that. I think I'm gonna need a new binder for the next comeback, maybe another 3-inch. So but yeah, anyways, that's a problem for another day. So let's go to that page again. Okay, here, so I actually did already like do these things. So the placeholders I already did, because it would take too long if I did this on camera. So these are around 200 sleeves. So I'm using these like blue sleeves because I don't know, I bought a lot of them and I never used them, so I might as well use them now. So yeah, so let me get one member. So I did Hyunsuk first. Yeah, so this is basically it. So I just labeled them with Hyunsuk's name until I got lazy and I just put his like HS for Hyunsuk. And basically what I did in my iPad, I just put them here. So yeah, so I'm just gonna put them in here. By the way, I plan to in my iPad. So yeah, in the meantime, maybe I can talk about how I hate to be the one to praise YG because I rarely do, but I don't know, is it just me, or have they been doing a really good job of promoting Treasure this comeback? Like the amount of content we've been getting for this comeback and the amount of time we have to prepare for this comeback, is so good. Like, I'm not a YG stan, but props to them for like giving us over a month of pre-order. The amount of content and promotional material they've been giving, I don't know, it's not very YG. And I haven't been like a YG, I haven't been a K-pop stan for that long, but I think this is the best one I've seen so far. And hopefully like it pays off, because like we've got like 600,000 pre-orders around a week ago or over 2 weeks ago. I don't know, but that's pretty good. Like, that's a double, that's like 200% or 100%, basically double of what we did for Treasure Effect, and that was our highest selling album. So that's pretty good. And that was just in the first 8 days. Imagine how long it's been already. And at least from K-Town For You alone, I think we already like added 40,000 in sales, in pre-order sales from K-Town For You. So I assume from other shops as well will be added. Wait, before I I start babbling. So this is basically it for the first member. And I'm thinking maybe I should do all Photobook inclusions first, and then after all of that we'll get to the Digipack. So I think that's what I'll do. So I'll save these Hyunsuk placeholders for later. I'll do Jihoon's first. Wait, hold on. So yeah, this is Jihoon's. So yeah, anyways, what was I talking about? I was talking about YG. Anyways, so right, we had like 600,000 pre-orders in the first 8 days, and it's been quite a while, and they haven't announced an update, but at least from K-Town For You, they added around 40,000 pre-orders, which is about, I think, 50% of what we had when the 600,000 pre-orders was announced. Like, we had like 85,000 pre-orders in K-Town For You. So if you do the math, like, if the ratio is the same, we would have had like around 900,000 plus pre-orders by now. But that's not always the case, because like other shops might not have added as much. But yeah, but I did see that like some members' Digipacks have already sold out in various shops, like I think in Mumo, which is also counted in Korean charts. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, so I think the real push right now is more on our digitals, or Treasure's digitals. I'm hoping the general public will like really like it, but honestly, even if the general public hates it, I would probably love it, because I don't know, if have you heard the teaser, like the shorts they posted on YouTube? Because it sounds amazing. Like, Jungwoo's vocals are like, I don't know, he's popping off in that teaser. And I'm glad that they didn't really like show or like let us hear like more of the song, because we all know what happened in era, where they basically like showed already like half the song, and like the hype was gone, because we already know what it sounds like almost fully. But yeah, I'm really glad YG is actually doing their job this time. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop talking now and probably just enjoy some music, chill, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, there. So this is basically it. I forgot to make some placeholders for some, but I'll do that in my own time. But yeah, super excited for this release. I'm not gonna set up for the postcards anymore because like I know where they're gonna go. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a like if you liked it and subscribe if you want to. But if you don't, then that's fine. Bye.